Sports and stuff here. Talking some MLB upcoming series. We're really excited to see what the Orioles, especially, they've been hot. But there's also been a few other teams that have been hot. So stay tuned. Do the video thing.
Orioles.
I think Ryan was trying to say Orioles magic or something.
I just said Orioles.
Let's go O's, baby. But before we do the Orioles, we have a few other teams that we're looking that are actually close to home. They're playing well right now. Ryan, what are those teams on your radar?
I mean, right now the Pirates are playing really well this season. They're on a huge game win streak, I believe. I don't think they've lost in a while. I know I've definitely been winning some plus money on them. Well, they've been in the underdog position, just completely getting disrespected, but winning.
They're 8-2 in their last 10 games, which is insane. So
yeah,
for them.
I know the next team right now that's kind of surprising. I wonder if they're still in the lead is the Washington Nationals playing the Mets right now. Now, I know the Mets were caught cheating a little bit ago, so that may have something to do with them losing a string of games here.
Yeah, losing their best pitcher also probably doesn't help.
Well, it's hard when you can't cheat.
Yeah. Just ask the Astros. Yeah.
All right. Well, back to Orioles.
Sorry, Ryan. Go ahead though. What about the Nationals though? Why do you like them? Because right now they're 8-14, so they don't have a great overall record, but it seems like they're streaking and going in the right direction.
I think the Nationals are kind of finally starting to find their batting. Like, I'm definitely seeing in the last couple of games, they're starting to get more hits. They're not necessarily putting up huge numbers on the board, but they're starting to get a little more consistent, making contact, trying to up their on-base percentage. So it's all stuff in the right direction. I mean, I don't think they're going to be a huge problem for the Orioles, but they're definitely starting to shape up and try to get to a positive record.
What's been fun so far is some of these underdog teams have like some of the top better records in baseball. Like the Dodgers are only 13-11. Usually they're much better earlier on. Like the Yankees, they're 14-11. They're usually much better. Like you have the Milwaukee Brewers, the Pittsburgh Pirates, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves. Those are one of the teams that have been, pretty consistently good for the past 3 to 5 years. And then, of course, the big surprise, Tampa Bay Rays starting off 13-0. They're 20-4 now, 7-3 in their last 10. Only have one loss at home so far. Plus 88 run differential, which is pretty crazy. I mean, they have 157 runs scored. They lead the major leagues, and they lead the major leagues in the least amount of runs allowed. Makes sense why they're 20-4. But yeah, now honing in on the Orioles. This upcoming series against the Tigers, the Orioles just played the Tigers, swept them, and now they've won 2 of their last 3 against Boston. So now they're back to the Tigers. 4-game series. I think this is potential for hammering the money line on the Orioles. Just especially the way they played against the Tigers last. The fact that they have a good record both away and at home. They're 7-4 away, 9-4 at home. 4 games on the road, I think. Detroit is only 500, 4-4 at home. So they also have a minus 43 run differential. So they give up a lot of runs. And the Orioles have just been playing really well. So
Detroit's pitching is really weak too. I mean, not to knock them, but like they may have a couple of good starters, but as they start getting into that bullpen, that's kind of when I think the Orioles are going to start showing up at bat and start hitting some homers, getting people around the bases and everything. So, I mean, that's definitely something the Tigers got to worry about. Their batting, like I guess you were talking about, isn't terrible, but that's kind of what's keeping them in games, I guess, because it ain't the pitching.
Yeah. Well, according to the stats here, neither is the runs. Detroit Tigers are 30th in the major leagues in runs scored, which is dead last. They have 70 runs. The Orioles are sixth at 125 total runs scored. Yeah, I mean, and then, jeez, I mean, they're sixth. Orioles are sixth. They're top. They're 10th in team average. They're sixth in on base percentage. They are 10th in slugging. They are 10th in OPS. They are 13th in home runs. They're fifth in RBIs. They are 14th in hits. Okay. So, I mean,
Definitely,
for what's that?
definitely some good stats. And I know the number one thing I'm sure everybody's thinking is how long are they going to keep this up for? But the thing is, the players are so young. I think they're falling into a groove and they're probably going to just keep improving
Yeah,
versus kind of losing it.
I think the oldest players maybe in the upper 20s or something. Like I think it's Santander. He might be like 29 or 30. I have to
So
check.
hitting
I'm not
pretty
sure.
good.
Dude, they're third overall in stolen bases behind the Guardians and the Pirates.
Yeah, the Pirates are pretty good at stolen bases.
We got to
That's
go to
pretty.
that Pirates Orioles game. It's upcoming on Mother's Day weekend. Be a lot of fun watching that. Normally you would just think, "Oh, it's a interleague play. Orioles and the Pirates are notorious for being terrible, but now both of them are playing really well. So this actually should be a fun game to watch."
Probably looking for the over in that one.
I would agree. But yeah, betting, I would say I like I'm agreement with Ryan. And the other team actually I like, Ryan also mentioned to me off the pod, but I want to mention them here. They're second overall in the major league in runs scored, and that's the Rangers. The Texas Rangers have been playing really well. So um, our big teams here, we like the Orioles, the Pirates, the Rangers. The Nationals have been playing well, but just overall, like they're 8-14, right? So like I'm taking some of the more successful teams that are
We can
playing
put the
hot right now.
Rays in our radar.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think they're on everybody's radar. I'm talking about other teams that like are maybe under the radar because the Rays are just
Yeah,
overshadowing them so much.
yeah.
Um, yeah, man, lot of fun, and it's not even May yet. It's still April. So right now the Pirates are up 6-0 on the Dodgers. Orioles won today 6-2. They're 16-8. They're double their wins to losses. Fun time to be an O's fan. Fun time to be a baseball fan. Long way ahead of us, though. So, as Ryan said, will some of these other teams that haven't been good in the past, like the Pirates, will they be able to sustain the success? We'll see.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yes. What do you think? All right. Well, thank you so much. Subscribe to our channel as always. 5-star review on Apple and Spotify. We have Patreon. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Ryan runs the Twitter. I run the Instagram. And looking forward to next conversation. Comment below also on what you want us to talk about specifically sports wise. What are some trending uh, events, ideas, or if you have some other stuff ideas, just random things that you want to hear from us that maybe most people don't even think to talk about. Until next time.